Hello everyone, Jackie Tellman here, and welcome to your next 48 hours. This is by far my favorite reading of the week. This is when we take the two combined weekly readings from yesterday, the weekly read plus the raw and real reading, and we're going to take all of that and combine it down to see what goes down in the next 48 hours. A few messages that have come through already before we even get started here. Okay, there's some strain between my couples. Some communication breakdowns, a little, not going to say lies and deception, but I kind of want to say lies and deception, that someone is not telling someone everything. That is definitely present here. But some of you guys, when we talk about your haters and all like that, there's something you worked really hard on, okay? And it's like they wish you the best. They want you to be successful until the minute you become successful. If that makes sense. Okay? Then you become the enemy because jealousy takes over. And, you know, for those of you that are working on something like that and you're working for your goals and you're working for your success, I want you to keep on because you're in a good time frame to make things happen. But also in regards to these people, well, if that's the case, they weren't your friends and they didn't see your hustle. They didn't see the grind and they didn't see what went into what you're building. Okay. So, yeah, how are y'all today? Happy Tuesday, everyone. Not sure if I even looked at. How is everybody today? All right, let's do this. The next 48 hours, what we need to know. Focus is always on what we need to know because sometimes that's a little different than asking what we want to know, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see what we have here for Tuesday, what we need to know. What we need to know. Hey, Jay, how are you? See, Brandy had come in. Yep. Hello, everybody. Okay, taking some quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you need that time to ground and center and just be one with yourself to see what direction you're headed. We have fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So fairness is here. I know we haven't got that far into the reading. I do see that you got a small wish being granted. So that's there. Okay. And there's an undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. There's someone you're definitely in love with. This is a someone, not a something. So there's that. Hey, Donnie. And we have peace. There's no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. And it's true. I mean, did y'all catch the readings from yesterday? The raw and real and the weekly read? I mean, we're in for a pretty amazing week. Reminding you that it's effective at 8:19 a.m. tomorrow morning, Eastern Time. We're into the supermoon energy. But we're also entering Mercury pre-shadow. You got blossoming. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself and then process and do not give up. Some of y'all being a little bold and independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength. Time to step up. Time to step up. And like I said, don't worry about your haters because they're going to think what they're going to think. Time for purification, cleansing, detoxification of your body, mind, and soul. Physically, emotionally, do all of that. What is bogging you down? Get rid of it. Be strong. You're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Happy outcome, y'all. And we have the home life. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change of its occupants. You know, that was very strong in the weekly read of the residential move. Someone moving in, someone moving out. That was very strong. Some of y'all got unexpected company or extended stay of company coming to stay. Let's see, what is it we need to know? Vegetarian. Some of you are looking at a diet. You might be looking at a vegetarian diet. I honestly don't recommend it, but do what you got to do. We have a new business venture. Trust and follow through on new business ideas or career opportunities. Again, I know y'all are working on something. I know the majority of you are. And I know everybody's rooting for you to be successful. But I'm telling you, that's going to change the moment that you are. Okay? Your son is watched over and protected as he explores the world. And you have a daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. And it says, do some research. You need more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding. There's something here you really need to look up. And we have admit your true feelings for yourself. To yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. Thank you, Jay. And summer. You know what you've been manifesting in the summer? Well, it's coming into fruition now. And we have a spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. And some of you guys just sitting back and under that emotional healing. Something has upset you. Some of you mending from a broken heart. Could be a breakup, something like that. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and you receive new love. So kind of twofold there. You're healing, you're getting new love, you're getting new blessings. New blessings are always welcome. Okay, let's get into this reading today. And let's see, like I said, this is my favorite read of the week. Hey there, how are you? Ooh, you got jumpers right off the bat. The High Priestess. And the Five of Swords. Okay. With that comes the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so the High Priestess. Now we're talking about your intuition. Trust where you're being led. That you are grounded and centered, and you need to trust your own judgment. The Five of Swords, I don't know what it is that you're trusting your judgment on, but it does tell me one thing, and that's you're guarded and you're defensive. The Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles comes in and says, hey, keep some things to yourself. Don't tell everything you know. I really want to stress that. Don't tell everything you know. You got some people willing to steal your plans and stuff. But overall, just don't tell everything you know, okay? Next to that, you've got the Four of Cups. Center of the reading, the King of Pentacles. Look at you go. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. There's your power couple right there. Four of Cups talks about an unexpected offer of love. Unexpected offer of love, unexpected offer of help. This kind of comes out the blue. You don't see it coming, but it is coming, okay? That King of Pentacles talks about you're definitely in a good place. You're very abundant, okay? And you need to adjust your crown. Like I said, you're coming from a good spot. Things are going your way. A couple signs that may resonate with you are going to be a Gemini and an Aquarius. Now, with that said, someone with blue eyes is going to play a significant role. Some of you are like you found a hidden treasure, okay? Or that you've hit the jackpot. Hey, Cindy, something big coming up there. Something really big coming up. Little celebration, little wine time. Nothing wrong with that. And you've got the Page of Pentacles. With that comes the Fool card energy. And we have the King of Swords. So, I mean, there's a new money path here. There is definitely a new money path here. The letter J jumps out. The Fool card energy. You're happy-go-lucky, carefree, traveling light, doing you, doing your thing. Getting ready to jump into something with big feet. King of Swords says you are either taking authority or you're dealing with someone in authority. Okay? Lady, there is a residential move here in this reading, so let's see how that plays out. And you have that whole Knight of Cups. You've got a knight that's about to show up and offer you this cup of love. Some type of proposal to you. I really think this is going to shock you. You did not see this coming. Okay? It's not a bad thing by no means, but you just didn't see it coming. Okay, let's go further with these messages. Okay? Starting up top with trusting your intuition, trust where you're being led. Pineapples, a sign that you're on the right path. Pineapples of all things. You got jumpers here too. We have the Ace of Wands. The Moon. And you've got the Six of Pentacles, okay? Something about your financial balance is being restored. I don't see an abundance, but something's restoring your financial balance. The Moon, of course, the Moon is going to affect your energy. Particularly, like I said, you're coming into a super moon and then retro. The Moon is going to be a part of your life for the rest of the month. And you've got that Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands talks about your new beginning in general. Just a new beginning in general is right here and right now. Okay, and next to that, you're guarded, you're defensive. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the High Priest. Okay, so while you're a little guarded and defensive, you're getting ready to, like I said, you're getting ready to jump into something with both feet, but you're getting ready to try something new too. You're getting ready to try something new. You're a little guarded, you're a little defensive. You don't really know what to make of this. Now we're talking about some of you could be receiving the keys to something. So you're testing the waters. Testing the waters. You could be getting the keys to something. I do see happiness, contentment, love airs flying around. Something about to work out for you financially. I also have the letter Z, like Zach. Okay? Zelda, Zach, something like that. Now, going back to keeping some things to yourself. Remember, this is the next 48 hours. The next 48. You got the Six of Wands. The Ten of Cups. And the Four of Wands. Okay. So, interesting here. Keeping some things to yourself. It may be a relationship or a relationship status, a change in your relationship status. Either way, you're being led to victory, success, some kind of glow up. You could be dealing with a public figure. You could be doing some public speaking or asked to train a group of people where the focus is on you. But something has led you to the Ten of Cups. Something is leading you to the Four of Wands. Okay? There's like only 2 relationship cards in the deck of 78. You got them both. You kind of have to do the work to get to the 10 of Cups, to that relationship status. But you're looking at the happily ever after, that this is someone you are most positive you could spend the rest of your life with. Now, this takes us back to that 4 of Cups, of that unexpected offer of love or that unexpected offer of help that comes in. It is love. There is a Lover's card. 7 of Swords and Temperance. Okay. I just got chill bumps. I think you're dealing with like a manipulative person, a manipulative energy. Okay, you've got this unexpected offer of love coming in and you really don't see it coming. Intensity with love. But this person has got lies, deceptions. They're either going to lie to you, they're going to manipulate you. There's something here, they're not telling you everything, changing things up, doing things differently. They're scared to approach you, but yet I do see them approaching you. I also pick up a Sagittarius vibe with this. And again, it's like testing the waters. Maybe they're testing the waters to see if you feel the same way. And then on the King of Pentacles. Got unblocked and a vampire energy around me. Ugh. Don't you love that? Okay, King of Pentacles comes with the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. Interesting. I can't tell you what you're going to do because you don't know what you're going to do. This is one of those things you don't know the outcome until it happens. It's kind of like a fated thing that has to happen with you and this significant other. Okay? I'm just being honest here. I'm just a messenger. You got a total loss of patience. And you got the 8 of Swords just talking about the card of self-imposed restrictions. And this is someone you have walked away from before. Okay? So, yep, I have a feeling pre-retro shadow, I feel the past is looping around here, but in a different way, a more powerful way. And I say that you've got that angel over the Lover's cards. So it's not a bad thing here. It's just, you've lost your patience with them before. Losing your patience is what caused you to walk away. But you got 2 8s here together. This says together you are that power couple and you are abundant. So, I don't know. You're going to have to balance this out. You're really going to have to balance this out. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles, what do we have going on here? Guys, if you find yourself in this situation, I'm going to just let you know I do offer a situationship reading that I would recommend. JackieTellman.com, y'all. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles comes with the King of Cups. The 2 of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles again. This person is coming in with like this all or nothing. All or nothing. We're either going to do this, we're going to jump in, we're going to do this, we're going to make it work, we're going to be a couple, we're going to live together, we're going to have that happily ever after, or we're going to do nothing. You got an all or nothing decision here. Again, with the Queen of Pentacles, decisions to make, and this is a huge offer coming in. Cindy said, I'll take the nothing. Yeah, I've never really functioned real well on, what do you call that? Was it all or nothing? It's never really worked well for me, but that's what it's going to come down to. That's what they're going to offer, that we're either going to do this or we're not. Page of Pentacles could be dealing with Capricorn energy. I want to throw that out there too. Talking about the new money path. Okay. Again, with the King of Pentacles, you see, y'all can be a power couple. And you also got an offer coming in from a Pisces, whether it's ultimatum. That was the word I was looking for. A Pisces coming in with an offer. This might be an offer of love. This could be an offer of friendship or whatever. I just feel like the follow through is lacking there. Okay. And then we got yet another offer coming in, but I think this is more friendship, family. Somebody offered out to help there. So lots of offers coming into you. And like I said, you guys are headed straight to that glow up. You really are. What sign is this month? Right now we are in Scorpio going into Sagittarius towards the end of the month. And the full card energy, the jumping into something with both feet. Okay, so this person of authority, or you taking authority. Who is the first one that says, I'm going to say no? Because I think you're going to say yes. I think you may throw caution to the wind and say, the hell with it, let's try it. There's some travel involved here. Y'all might be doing a day trip together. Maybe this person is traveling to see you. There's a cat here too. Y'all may be giving this a try. Supermoon does super things. Remember, you're under magic and miracles. I want to throw that out there. It's in the weekly read. King of Swords comes in. King of Swords comes in and says, it's a new beginning of money. A new beginning of love. And Lord, y'all getting ready to watch the karma bus roll around. Look at that. So you got the new beginning is now. The new beginning is in money. The new beginning is in love. And it's time for karma to play out. And that last one, the bonus card on that Knight of Cups. On that Knight of Cups. Page of Swords. Page of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Okay, first of all, that Sagittarius energy has appeared again, and also a Taurus energy. Feeling stuck. Well, I mean, emotions are going to be high on the Superman if you're going through a breakup. It is emotionally challenging. You do have a secret admirer here, but you also got a message. The message has something to do with financial stability. Again, I'm just a messenger, folks. I am just a messenger. Let's go further with this. Let's see, what else do we need to know in the next 48 hours? I feel like you've got this unexpected knock at the door that just changes everything for you. Again, with the authority figures, third time. You could be dealing with someone with an Asian descent. You could also be dealing with someone that is in the military or a vet. Messages of biblical proportion, not surprising, coming in within the next 48 hours. You're yelling at me. And news of someone going to jail or getting out of jail. You've got a Native American here that you could be dealing with. That high priestess says, trust your judgment. You know, trust your intuition. You are grounded, you're centered, and you need to trust that. And we have intensity and love. I know. See, your ship is coming in, and I know some of y'all are getting ready to give somebody else a second chance. It's here. It's here. Travel plans. Again, someone may be traveling to see you. Reconnecting with nature. And like I said, if you are currently a couple right now, I do see high tension and the communication is off. It's a nice way of me putting it when I say arguments, okay? That's what I'm seeing. But then that angel is here that says trust and have faith. So now we know from the weekly read where I told you your ship is coming in. Now you know that ship is coming in within the next 48 hours. Okay? You feel it's a big ship. It's not a dinghy. It's not a tugboat. It's a big ship. Okay? What else we got going on in the next 48 hours that we need to know? Work is work. You might have a secret admirer that is at work. We'll throw that out there. They may slip you a note or something. But that person, so you know, your secret admirer is a very fake person. Very fake. If you are asked to do something with your community, I'm going to invite you to do something. You've got news of, you got really good news coming in. This is going to supersede your expectations. Now, at the very beginning of the reading, I talked about people want to see you successful right up until you become successful. That still applies here in the next 48 hours. You've got some kind of privilege, some kind of glow up, some kind of recognition that you're about to get in the next 48 hours is really going to rock somebody's boat. There is a healthcare warning here. Okay, y'all, it's fall, it's the ick season. Be mindful of that, you know. I know it's like sweaters in the morning and burning up by the afternoon, but be mindful of your health. There is an older man here. This person has white or gray hair and white facial hair. Someone wants to date you. This person may be, I'm not going to say they're poor. Something has happened to affect their finances, to make them feel that they're at the poverty level. And you've got sudden wealth coming in. It would balance out, but I mean, I wouldn't make any cash loans or anything like that, okay? With that said, there's a main female here, an official person. This official person, this person of authority, this person in a uniform has appeared like 5 times in this reading. Again, let's go back to when you have your glow up, people are not happy for you. If you decide that you're going to jump into something with your love life here, I do see people expressing concern about it, okay? But I see you moving forward. And again, you've got good news arriving. Something to do with the filing of paperwork at a courthouse. And if you are selling a house or purchasing a house, the next 48 hours is perfect time to land a contract. Either way, there's going to be a contract there. All right, gang. I don't think I can get you any closer to that. Let's see. Let's spell a little T here, since it is the next 48, and see what the T cards have for you. I'm just going to do a handful of these of what you should know in the next 48 before I give you some affirmations. The next 48, someone wants to block you. They don't want to see you move on. They know you're ready. They know you're available. They want to swoop you up before someone else does. Okay? This person's got some bad juju. They got some bad karma. But they've been looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info on you. I think they're trying to find out if you're single and available. They're going to come in like a boss daddy, though. I'm not going to say they're rich, but they're stable. They could be a business owner, could be a CEO. And there's another one here that's doing a little bit of fake flexing and looking for nothing more but friends with benefit. And that I think you're actually going to pass on. Okay. And we have a drama starter. Someone's in their head about you. Overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. And you guys, you're still hustling like a boss. Making it rain. Focused, driven, doing what you got to do. You're taking care of business. Okay? That's what I got going on for y'all for the next 48 hours. Definitely keep me posted. Don't forget, JackieTillman.com for personal readings. Okay, and let's see here. Let's see if we can close this out with some affirmations. In your next 48, the peace I seek resides within me. Be your own guide. I will love myself. I release all negative energy. Absolutely. I am becoming a better person every day. Patience is within me. It's not within me. Not at all. Inhale, exhale, guys. Just breathe. That's what I have for you guys today. Now, tomorrow I'm going to try for your all signs of your Aries through Pisces with a quick collective. If I don't get to it tomorrow, I will get to it on Thursday. Okay? That's what I have for you guys today, so you know what you're working with for the next 48. And like I said, if you miss those weekly readings, by all means, you want to go check them out. Because right now, one thing we do know is that your ship's coming in within the next 48 hours. Thank you guys for joining me. Y'all have a super fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.